We're in a very peculiar location for an interview. We're not stuck in a boardroom or indoors, we're in a roofless building. Can you tell me more about where we are and why we're here?
Yes, this is a reproduction of an 8th century keel based on the one at Lagnacilia. The reason we're here is, first of all, it is open air, and I think for the purpose of what we're talking about, nature, it's great to be around the plants, to be able to hear the birds as we're doing this, to feel the wind, to feel the sun, as in the other day when we were recording. And also this building, every stone in this building has been given not by purchasing or by forcing or by coercing or putting people through slave labour. It's been done voluntarily. So everything in this building has been donated, whether the labour or the materials, and it all came seamlessly without coercion or without forcing it. And it's created this very, very peaceful space. The importance of that is in relation to us cooperating and working together.
Can you tell me more about the idea of cooperation and community, as you said?
Yes, so the whole idea and the title of this blog, No Man is an Island, is sometimes we find ourselves feeling isolated, feeling insular, but the whole climate problem is a global problem which needs global solutions. And it is a wonderful way, through sometimes very painful circumstances, for us actually to start working together in the world rather than working against, which is so common with even commercial practice of competition, whether that be at educational level or industrial level or global commerce level or land accumulation level. So we have the opportunity to work globally and the opportunity also to work locally within the island, and on a local level I'd like to also refer just to one specific thing, because it's quite particular even in relation to the recent Tynwald Day. It's cooperation with government. It's very easy to think of the government as the all-powerful and us as the little serfs, oppressed serfs, but this isn't the way it is. And it's also very easy to think of polar opposites, who's on the good side, who's on the bad side, but in fact we all have to work together. The act of being a politician, if performed correctly, is one of the greatest acts of charity. The politician has to love their people to do their job, and in that sense I think we have to make an effort to give them enough respect, give them the space to do what they're doing, because it's not an easy job.
Thank you. Can you tell me about how the physical space of this keel encourages an idea of shared space, of shared hope, and of community?
The way it's been built with a very low entrance, I think even as you walk through the entranceway, you've got to duck. I suppose that represents that humble way, the way that we're giving up our own specific egoic ideas for the benefit of a broader picture. And I think there's another feature here that also is very symbolic. Here we can see the altarpiece here at the keel at the eastern end. And what we have at the moment is a section here where there's a stone that moves freely, and in that cavity behind the altar people are placing their highest aspirations. So they're taking a piece of quartz, a quartz pebble, either writing something on it or just with a sentiment, and putting it inside the altar. I think that is a higher aspiration to a collective picture. And also ensuring always that we keep that hope, rather than always going to the cynical or the base layer of discussion that can often happen, especially when a problem seems too big. So no problem is too big when it comes to putting a pebble in the altarpiece here in the keel.
It's a wonderful idea.